But I think you're right. At this point, Krakalakalak doesn't really have any tools with which to be aggressive, and MicroBrew can definitely take down these rocks and probably take a third.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, Dark Templars, and I mean, we've had this conversation before. You educated me. Dark Templars are great harass units. They're not very cost-effective units in terms of adding to your actual army. I mean, in a bind, yeah, they add extra great DPS, but really, they're really expensive for that kind of unit. So to
Yeah,
have them not get a
mostly
single drone kill is pretty rough.
mostly because they're melee and have very, very low health. Smartly actually morphing them into Archons. I actually agree with that choice a lot.
Mm.
Those Dark Templar are not going to do him any good. He's going to grab that forge, start getting some upgrades, and use those Dark Templar to get Templars or to get Archons. So it's not a complete loss. And he has gotten his robotic facility out, so it looks like we're probably going to see a transition into Colossi.
Yeah, well, after seeing all these lings and not a bad choice at all. Um, so far, I mean, so far both players have. I find MicroBrew. I think he should have like plopped down a hatchery by now. I think
Agreed.
get a little bit more production out. I mean, he's floating a lot of minerals. He might as well spend it. Um, and I mean, let's check out the drone counts. Yeah, it's 47 to 44. So both players joining up quite well, or harvestering up quite well. But yeah, that third really needs to go up, especially considering Krakalakalak is two base to two base for Zerg against a Protoss or Terran. Just isn't all that advisable. So
Whoa. Cracklat going up to 7 gateways now.
is that mathematically supportable on two base?
Not if you're producing constantly out of this Robo.
Mm.
Certainly not if you want to tech and take a third. This is a little bit. I don't know what he's doing with this Robo. The smart choice would probably have been to change to Colossi or something. You really need something like that with really absurd DPS to be able to deal with like giant numbers of Zerg. The giant numbers that the Zerg can push out with. MicroBrew is got spiders at all the expansions. Very smart.
Yeah,
But
dropping some creep there. It's going to delay that expansion a little bit.
I'm not sure. He is getting Blink. Krakalak is getting Blink, and that's going to help him a lot too. But he certainly can't support 7 gateways, pure Stalker. I don't know what he's... More Dark Templar on the way out. I don't know what he's doing.
Actually, seeing a great suggestion, a cool suggestion from Minescat, one of ASCWeekly's avid viewers, an observer with one of these Dark Templars in the middle of the map could just clean up so many of these creep tumors and give, because he's really gooping up the map here, doing great creep spread. And we do have Mutas coming out now. Coming into the main base, there's not going to be, it's quite naked. They're going to get a bunch of drone kills here. And this is definitely going to hurt Krakalakalak
He does
a
have
little
Blink,
bit.
though. He's just going to have to blink up into the high ground.
Not too much damage there, denying some mining time. So yeah, nice control from MicroBrew, not losing a single muta there.
Does have a decent number of kills, though. 5 or 6 probe kills there. That is quite effective. Finally spotting this Twilight Council and Dark Shrine, but is he going to decide to kill them? No,
Nope.
apparently not.
That's kind of an interesting decision right there.
Yeah, they're completely vulnerable. He could easily pick those off, at least that pylon.
I think
Uh,
what he's going to try and go do is deny that third expansion. Nope, never mind. Because he
you can
doesn't
deny
have...
that third with Lings, at
That's
least for a
true.
little
Good
while.
point. Good point.
I don't know
So
why
we
he's not just
do...
killing this tech.
Kralakalak looks like he's going to be pushing out here. Looking at the army, we're 124 over 106 for MicroBrew. Um, there we go. Mutaball now killing off those buildings, and rightfully so. So no more Dark Templars, at least for the time being. Third going down for Krakalakalak. MicroBrew has had his third up for a while, not saturating it though. Unless there's a Maynard that I don't see.
There is not. Microbrew has a third, but no,
Feels like he should have more
absolutely no
drones.
drones on it. He should at least be grabbing those gases, except he's getting really high on everything, going Ling, Roach, which is actually not a bad composition because he knows that his opponent is not going to be, is not going to have very many Colossi, and it looks like the Colossi he is going to have are not going to be there because he's going to kill this Robo.
Oh no. And there, Robo goes down. This base is completely naked at this point. I think Krakalakalak is gonna basically have to do what he can with this army and try and win the game right here because
All those
he's
spine crawlers,
losing all of these. All of his probes in the main are gone. And here we go,
Devils in the
big
back.
engagement.
Oh, no flank. There comes the flank now by MicroBrew. Finally, definitely came quite late. You need to flank right away as Zerg with those lings so that your opponent can't get good positions on you. You need a good position as Zerg versus Protoss. The Spine Crawler's now getting into the fight a little bit, taking out a couple Stalkers really fast. This Immortal getting a lot of kills, but just not quite enough, and that's pretty much it. Krakalakalak is got very little left to defend, although he does have this third base up. And without this third base from MicroBrew saturated properly, then certainly can't count Krakalakalak out yet. Manor pile on himself.
Yeah, mannered a little bit. Yeah, let's look at the Harvester count here. 48 to 17. This is pretty much game, and Krakalakalak most likely knows it. And
I don't know.
Harvester count is going to go down even more with these mutas at the third.
Oh man, yeah. Like with that third up, he still had a chance because MicroBrew's third was not saturated at all. But with that loss, that's kind of bad.
Yeah. Anytime you see a drone or a Harvester differentiation of like 40, probably going to be GG.
And these drones are definitely going to clean up these Stalkers, no problem.
Alright, so basically just waiting for Krakalakalak to GG there, and he does. So congratulations to MicroBrew. Thank you for watching the VOD, guys. Much appreciated. Go and click on the next one. We're going to be going into the round of 16 in just a minute here, so go and click on that. Also check out ASCWeekly.com. Plenty of stuff for you guys to do over there. Also, the Justin.tv Invitational is on March 18th. All the information is March 18th, 19th, and 20th, actually, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All the information is on ASCWeekly.com, so check that out. A bunch of cool guys from Ghost Crew running that. We'll have more information on that coming up as well, and some announcements and stuff. So stay tuned. Also, stick around for most likely a Masters Division coming up inside the next week or so. We are starting to get quite a few Masters players interested in the tournament, so stay tuned for all that kind of stuff, and it's always all posted on ASCWeekly.com, so bookmark it and check it daily. We'll see you in the next VOD. Thanks for watching.